The worst is yet to come. That's right. We're going to get into that in just a moment. Hey guys, in this video we're going to talk about inflation. We're going to talk about the prices of everything you buy, from a gallon of gas to a gallon of milk to the clothes on your back. That's right. These prices are skyrocketing. They're going out of control. What's wrong with gold and silver? It's going in the opposite direction. We're going to get into that a little bit. We're going to try to explain why it's happening. We're going to try to maybe explain a way to help beat the rate of inflation. The rate of inflation, they said, now I'm not a charts guy, and as you know, I just go by what I've learned. They say the rate of inflation in April peaked at 8.3%. I believe it to be somewhere north of 15%. Yeah, if a gallon of gas cost me $2.25, $2.40 a year ago, and now it's costing me $4.60, that's twice as much. Gallon of milk, same way, $2 over $4 today. Everything you're buying right now is costing you so much more than it did 1 year ago. In order for us to get out of this, the feds are going to have to raise the interest rates a little bit faster. And of course, they're not concerned about what it's doing to the stock market. The stock market entered a phase of the bear market in November 2021. However, nobody really noticed it until about January 2022 when it peaked. Now the bears came in and they were still running it up, and then it peaked in January 2022. Then ever since then, it's been kind of going jaggedy down. Most people have lost, if you've done good, I mean like Warren Buffett or something, you could have made a couple billion or a couple of percent or whatever. But most of the guys, they've lost money. I know I've lost more than 15%, and I'm pretty reserved with my stock markets. But all of this is not just because of a bear market. It's not because of low interest rates. The inflation that we're experiencing right now, believe it or not, is all because of the price of fuel. Now that is just my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor, so take it what you will, but the price of fuel affects everything. Everything you use gets shipped on trucks, trains, planes. That is all affected. A gallon of milk, a gallon of gas, the clothes on your back, it's all affected by fuel. Now, how can we sit there and try to reduce fuel cost? Well, one of the ways is don't drive unless you absolutely need to. Drive to work, cut out some of your expenditures. That's one way to help curb inflation. But inflation is not just fuel related or price related. It's affecting the stock market. It's affecting the gold and silver. Now, you're like, Keith, why is the gold and silver staying and going down when the inflation is skyrocketing? Again, I'm not a financial analyst, but the basic reason is people are scared to put their money anywhere at this point. I have noticed gold tending to hold itself a little better. It did have a dip of about 4% last week. Silver, even worse holdings. It was about $26, $28. I don't know the exact number. Like I said, I'm shooting it from my head at the beginning of the year, and now it's sitting just under $22. And you do have to excuse me for standing up. I just didn't feel I could sit down and give this video justice. But the fuel is affecting everything. We're fixing to have a market crisis, and it's going to get worse because the worst is yet to come. That's right. These prices are going to keep on going up. It's not something that can get fixed overnight. That's right. Overnight is not a fix-all. If the feds raise the rates to that 4 to 8%, which they're going to do staggeringly, it's still not going to fix the problem. What I believe is going to take to fix the problem is not this video I'm doing. It's other people becoming aware of what and how you're spending your money. That's right, your money. Don't take excessive trips. If you need to get something from the store and you're on your way home from work, stop and get it. Don't go home and go back out. If you want to buy gold and silver, I recommend you do it steadily. Don't do it all at once, because in the end, when this all pans out, after the worst is over, and I'm going to explain to you how long it's going to take to get to that point, because I have been looking at the charts. Again, I don't do charts, but I read them. I have been looking at the charts, and I think I may have an idea of when the worst is going to be here. Now, what you have to remember is right now, it's, I think, May 20th. Memorial Day weekend is coming around the corner. Fuel prices are going to be at an all-time high on that weekend. They're expecting $4.65 to a $5 average. Some people in California are already paying over $6, $7 a gallon. And that is affecting what you buy. I am basically getting sick of all of this inflation. I don't know about you. I'm getting tired of wasting my money. But what we can do to try to fight it is keep steadily buying our silver. Keep steadily buying our gold. Because at the end of all of this, we're going to need some of that. We don't know what the economy is going to do. And I'm not trying to scare you guys into buying more gold. Believe me, that's the last thing I want to do. But what I want to tell you is gold and silver is real money. That's right, real money. This fiat currency we have, with the trillions of dollars that were printed, 80% or 20% or something, I don't remember which way it was. I think it was 80% of all the money out there right now has been produced since the pandemic that's out there in the world, in the US. That's crazy. Shouldn't things be higher? Shouldn't we have to pay more for stuff according to the way that money was handed out? Like water? Like candy? I don't know about you guys, but I wish they wouldn't have gave it out. It was needless the way they gave it out. I don't think they should have gave out more than a person was earning. I understand that the pandemic, people were in crisis. But why did they get paid more than they're earning? We have to pay for that now. And we're going to continue to pay for it until that money gets absorbed. Because the feds do take some money back off the market. That money has to get absorbed back into the system. These prices have to come down, and one of the key ways to do that, again, and I've probably said it a couple different times, don't needlessly go places that you don't want to go. Don't needlessly buy things that you don't need. But again, continue to buy your silver and gold. Don't go hog wild, but buy it because it's going to be needed in the future. This is how we can sit there and beat inflation, is be conscious about what we're doing. Be conscious about the amount of money that we're putting on each and every item we buy. Be conscious to continue to stack silver and gold. Because guys, I'm going to say it again. The worst is yet to come. And this is where we're at in a bear market. And they expect a bear market would run 2 months to 2 years. And a bull market runs usually about 2 years to 8 years. We just finished a bull market in November, and we are expected, and this is what I'm saying, they expect, from all the articles that I've read on Kitco and all the other Google sources, they expect the bear market to end at or about October. That is like 11 months, so that's probably average for a bear market. Whether it ends or not in October, we need to be ready for it possibly not to end. So, I don't know about you, but But I'm continuing to buy my silver. I'm continuing to buy my gold. And yeah, call me crazy, but I'm buying them stocks on the way down because when people are selling, you don't know where the bottom's going to be at. And when we get back into the bear market, you do need to be ready. Don't overindulge in anything. Right now is where we need to be cautious because the worst won't be here until about October 2022. And we should see things. I think it may come earlier, but we should be out of it by then. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this rant. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just speaking from the heart because I am sick and tired of all of this inflation. So, hope you enjoyed it. Rock on. Keep on learning. And keep on stacking.